Alright, hello and welcome back to Forgotten Dailies. This is Saturday, December 23rd, 2 days before Christmas. Weather's crappy, it's gray, it's rainy, yucky out, but it's not cold per se, so I'll take that. We're going to work in the garage today, try to get this Shelby Charger closer to being ready to get out of here, get it done and get it gone. But I'm just going to start this... Guys, if you have a spouse that supports your hobby, supports what you do, and is cool with you dragging another parts car home, even though you already have six, and she jumps up in the truck and says, "Let's go," keep her, keep them. I am very blessed, that is for sure. I have a wife that is okay with me doing this, even though it's crazy. Even though our yard currently has 2, 3, 4, 5 cars sitting in it, 2 in the garage, so her space is occupied by 1, and then 1 on the trailer, 3 in the building, and then 1 in the canopy shed. That's how many cars we have here now, not including our daily drivers. But this one popped up on Marketplace yesterday. I search Marketplace, I don't know, probably a dozen times a day, because you never know what's going to pop up when. And it was just over an hour away, so we loaded up last night after work and took off. Left here about 3:30. Finally got back home about 7. Had to change the steering column in the car because they didn't have any keys to it. Fortunately, that's not a terrible job. It's just a little bit of time. And then, of course, we stopped and ate on the way back. So, anyways, start off with this car. It's nothing special. It's nothing fancy, but it is kind of odd. It's kind of rare. Rare, I guess, is the lack of wrong words. But to me, it's rare. I've had Omnis here. We've had Horizons. We've had Daytonas. We've had Lebarons, convertibles. We've had even TC Maseratis. We've had a couple of those. A couple of PT Cruisers, an SRT4 Neon, Shadows, you name it. We've pretty much had it here, but we haven't ever had one of these, at least in this particular body style. So we've had some of these, but not one like this. And these cars are pretty rare to find. They're still out there, don't get me wrong. It's not like it's the last one in the world. But they don't come up as often as its alternative body style. So we'll turn around and show you that. So if you know anything about these little cars, you'll know by the taillights, this is a Lebaron. This is a 1988 Lebaron. 2.5, non-turbo, automatic. Manual windows, manual seat, probably has manual mirrors. I haven't even looked at it that close, but the part that makes it the rarest is it's a coupe. Most of these cars are convertibles. There's so many of these convertibles, and you know, I don't know why. A friend of mine who passed away last year, unfortunately, he explained to me that his thoughts was the convertibles were more of a daily summer car, fair weather car, where the coupe was an all-season car, so therefore they got winter more, driven in the winter more. So supposedly the car runs. Again, there was no key, so I stole a column that I had in stock and slapped it in last night real quick just so we could steer it. The steering wheel would not go on that column. I learned something last night. The steering wheel is from like a, I don't know, 93, 94, 5 Lebaron convertible. And apparently the shaft is different. I was able to get it to work, but I could not get the full steering wheel to fully seat on the shaft. But we got it enough to get there. Fortunately, the seller, he was a minor, but he was a nice kid, nice young man, and his dad was there. And then one of their neighbors come over and helped us, you know, get it on the trailer. And once we got it out in the alley and squared up with the trailer, it was easy after that. A winch took care of the rest. So anyways, like I said, 2.5 non-turbo, automatic, manual window, manual mirror, and manual lock. This is as base Lebaron as you could get, pretty much, excluding the automatic. But I'm not sure if the automatics weren't standard on these. I'm not sure. If you know, let me know. But red interior car, that might have been an option. Just got the 2-button traveler, standard message center, standard HVAC controls. It did come with this big radio. I don't know anything about them. I don't even know what brand it is, but it's in there. I don't know if it works. None of the wires are plugged in because the goal last night was just to get it loaded. But the young man said the keys might be in here somewhere. He lost them, and he doesn't know where he lost them. So if they're not here, that's no big deal. Like I said, we got this other column, worst case scenario. Oh, there's some 22 shells. If anybody needs some of those, I don't need them. I'll find somebody that'll use them. Yeah, it's pretty rough as far as the interior goes. The seats tore like normal. The console lid's broke like normal. Let's see, the headliner's completely gone. It's a no overhead console car. Like I said, it doesn't have a lot to it. Let me get the hood latch. I never even looked in the trunk of this car. As far as I know, it might have a bag of gold in there. I doubt it, but you never know. So there's the original column that was in it. There's the rear seat. You can see it's tore up as well. So the rear window trim is missing. I don't know why, but it might be in the trunk. Oh, trailer's slippery when wet. That is for sure. So here's everything in the trunk. And I see no window molding. There is this box thing. I don't know what it is. There's a ratchet. I don't see a brand name. Stanley. AC recharging thing. Some bag. A little bit of oil. Jack handle. Some black RTV. The trunk emblem. One of them at least. There's the other one. And then a loading clamp. There's the spare. I don't see much of anything else. A pair of shoes, if anybody's looking for a pair of shoes. They're Hurleys. Whatever that is. I don't know. I'm not a shoe person. And a nice purple tape measure. Should give that to my wife. Her favorite color is purple. But anyway, the car's not horrible condition, rust-wise, from what I can see. I haven't looked under it. Didn't care. So story on the car, supposedly it does run. The young man said he dropped the fuel tank, put a new pump in it, and since then he couldn't get it to run. He was saying he was getting fuel to the filter, but not beyond the filter. My guess, possibly, is he's got the lines backwards. So we might get lucky. I might be able to get up underneath it and swap the lines around if they're, ran wrong, and fix that. But it's got these wheels. Cruiser something. I don't know. Cruiser. I can't read it. Cruiser something. My buddy has just pulled up in his PT Cruiser. PT Loser. The grill's missing. Headlights won't shut. Alright, and just like that, this car is going to a new home. Literally hasn't been here 24 hours and it's already leaving. So anyways, back to the video. 2.5 non-turbo, like I said earlier. The car is it's actually pretty clean. Got a newer alternator, newer battery. All that's going to go with it. I'm not taking anything off the car. The car's going the way you're seeing it in the video. The guy's plan is to put a turbo engine in it. But he's got a Daytona that's the bottom's rotted away, and he's looking for a good car, and he loves LeBarons. So there we go. Win-win. So all you haters that say I scrap them all, yep, obviously I don't, because this one's going to a new home already. But the floors, it's hard to see, but they are actually really clean. So the car supposedly come from North Carolina, and it shows. So the only thing I saw was, this is the worst part. If you can see it in the video, it's kind of hard because the car's been sprayed primer. But this quarter panel is punched pretty hard. But fortunately, the guy that's buying is a body man. And this is the same quarter panel as a convertible. So we'll be able to find him a quarter panel. And if he comes up in here somewhere and then down somewhere, wherever he decides. He'll be able to use a quarter panel from convertible and make it fit if he decides to. So that's a good deal. I'm glad the car's got a home. I really did not want to part this one. I really only part them if they're really, really bad. So keep that in mind. The other damage I saw we did find was, it's not going to show in this video, and I'm sorry, but the rocker panel towards the rear, if you can see it there, it is damaged as well. But this is the passenger side floor, and I don't see any spot or rust on it as well. So with that said, Forgotten Dailies, went and bought another one, and within 24 hours Forgotten Dailies saved another one. This is another one of those cars that if we wouldn't have went and got it, most likely somebody local to where the car was at would have bought it as a scrap car. They'd have cut the catalytic converter off of it, ripped the battery out of it, ripped the radiator out of it, and crushed it, and it'd be gone forever. So we do our best to save what we can. I appreciate you watching. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season coming up. Got a new year coming around. Hopefully some big changes coming in the near future. My wife and I have been doing a lot of discussing about what to do with this, where to take it. And hopefully as soon as spring comes around we can make some changes. Time will tell. Of course it takes money and stuff like that. So we'll see. But Carlisle, real quick, I forgot. Carlisle, Chrysler Carlisle 2024. We are going to be in set up in booths H104 and 105. I'll do more on that as time approaches. But we already got 2 spaces reserved. Never been there. It's always been a bucket list item of mine. And I got a buddy that's going to go out with me, and we're going to leave here Thursday and come back Sunday. So if you're in that area, or if you go to Carlisle, be sure to look us up. We're going to have a banner made up to hang up somewhere, and we'll have cards and whatnot. And I said we'll do more on all that when we, as we get closer. We got some things working in progress. So with that said, again, I appreciate you watching. Like, follow, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you want a how-to. I'll do it for you if I can. And we're going to keep on hunting for more of these cars and saving what we can. Thanks, and I hope you have a great day.